Good evening, crafty friends. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. Welcome to Oh So Inspired number 25. And let's give my fearless crafty friend, Danni, a round of applause for joining us this evening. Welcome, Danni.
Hello, hello.
It seems like we just went live together.
That's what I was thinking.
Welcome to everybody over in the chat. We'll get started here in probably about 5 minutes. Until then, you're going to have some time to get your sabotage in, get signed up for the giveaway, and just say, hey, if you're here. I already see lots of you have said hello. So awesome. Thank you for being here. And hashtag it's always Alyssa right there in Danni's lap.
Always Alyssa. Always Alyssa.
Until about 2 minutes before I went live, Lyndon was on my desktop, but now she's taking a bath. She was asleep, so I'm like, she's never going to move on her own. I got to move her. So she's hanging out back there. If you are new to Oh So Inspired, what we do every few Saturdays, we get together and we are inspired by something that my channel members have submitted. We will choose the inspiration piece live tonight. And we will also choose a sabotage. Danni wants you to keep them nice and friendly. So if you are here live, anybody who is watching live can submit those sabotages. The link is pinned at the top of the chat box, and it's down in that description box below. Then at the end of the night, we will give away our creations to 2 lucky viewers. The form for the giveaway is also in the chat box and in the description box. If you missed yesterday's live, which I'll show you later, a quick look at what I made, make sure to check it out. Danni and I got together and we just tried something new together. It was called stacked envelopes. We had a good time. Danni, well, I said I had a good time. Danni, did you have a good time?
I did. For those that watched, I did tear mine apart and do the layout better, but I'll share that whenever I get it finished. But yeah.
Awesome. So now that I've gotten all that out of the way, Danni, anything you want to share tonight?
Not really. I'm super sleepy, so I'll apologize in advance for all the yawns, but no, I think
okay. Let's get a drink of caffeine.
Yeah.
Keep us awake. If you are not already subscribed to Danni's channel, all of her links are in the description box below. She has a fun Tag a Day in November series going on. I've been enjoying watching that. I know that you will too. So make sure to subscribe to her. I don't know if I don't think I really have anything new. I'm just trying to make it through the end of the year, I think. So
yeah, I think that's where we all probably are right now.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know over in the chat box. First of all, if this is your first time with us live, go ahead and type a 1 so we know who to say hello to. And one other thing, make sure if you want to get our attention that you put our name in all caps or start typing and our username, and then it will highlight it for us so we can see it easier. Because once we start crafting, it gets a little crazy. So that helps us out. I see some Karen's getting heavy snow. Sorry. Danni's excited. Right, Danni?
I like snow, so.
Yeah. We were supposed to get some last night, and Danni was all like, woohoo. Did we get any, Danni? And it just melted. I didn't know if it just melted before I got up.
I don't think we got any.
Lisa. Okay, so my sister Crafty Days is in the chat and she put a 1. I'm pretty sure this is not her first time joining us live, but okay. Welcome to Pam. Oh, and Pam is a new channel member. Sandy, the sabotage is just a fun little requirement we have to follow while we're making our new creation. So in the past, we have had, you have to use ribbon or, oh gosh.
We had to use colors.
Yeah, like a color combo. Last time it was use red brads or something?
It was used
Well,
red
I didn't
bread.
have red bread, so I had to substitute, but just something fun. Just that's a way that the people who are watching us can play along. Speaking of that, usually the inspiration pieces are only submitted by my die cut and paper trimmer level members. But because tonight is number 25, I thought it was kind of special. So I did open that up to my glue stick members as well. Hopefully some of them played along and we'll have some more inspiration. All right, it's 6:40. I say let's go for it. Danny, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get the screen up in one try. So we will go, oh, goodness, over to my desktop. So for tonight, we have 167 possibilities of the pieces that are chosen for inspiration. Each time my channel members can submit 3 inspiration pieces, and I only get rid of them if we use them or if that person's no longer a channel member. So to choose it, I use random.org. I got to remember that, 167. So we'll put in 1 through 167. Ooh, number 158, a new one. It could be a glue stick member if they played along. So number 158. So we go back here. And number 158 was submitted by Noreen. Noreen always likes to challenge us.
Yes,
All right,
does.
let's see. Let's see. Then we'll just go see. It is a pin, it looks like. Yep. So here is tonight's inspiration. Now, if you want to play along with Oh So Inspired, I do have some hashtags in the description box, and you can do that here on YouTube or over on Instagram. We would love to see what this card inspires you to create. So here we are, Danny. We have black background, probably colored pencil, maybe coloring
Yeah,
that
it
in.
says it's Prismacolor pencils on black.
Oh, that, yeah, right here, that probably. Sorry. All right. I'm thinking I like this. What are you thinking, Danny?
Yeah, because I get to color, so yeah.
Yeah. I might actually, if I can find my regular colored pencils, I might bust those out. I'm not sure if the ones I'm looking at are watercolor though. So let us know over in the over in the chat box what you would take for inspiration. Again, it can be anything. You could take the color palette. You could take the fact that there's florals in the background. You could make a card that just has coloring with colored pencils. You could make a bookmark. You could make a decor piece. Anything that this inspires you to create. So let's see what you guys are thinking. Danny, do you have any thoughts yet?
I'll probably go with a floral, and it looks like that's gold embossed, so I probably will do that and then color. And then I do like that sentiment strip across the bottom there too. So
Yeah, I think I will give that a try on black cardstock. Now, Danny, have you ever done this before? Do you know, are there any certain colors I should stay away from? Do you have any idea?
it's been a really long time. I know obviously you want some lighter colors, and I know, I can't remember if it was on the black or the craft, but if you color with like a white first and then the color over it, I think that helped, but that could have been for craft. I don't remember.
Okay, that is probably a good thing. So let us know if you're going to be crafting along with us tonight in the chat. It doesn't even have to be something that's inspired, just if you're chatting while you're or crafting while you're watching. All right, so now we will go figure out the sabotage, which, oh, hopefully it doesn't throw a big wrench in here. So for our sabotage, let me make sure I get the newest. We have 9 possibilities. So once again, random.org. Oh, I'm going to cross my finger because so far I think I'm going to be okay with the card. All right, number 3. Okay. Sandy T, give us an icon or something in the chat box if you're here watching. All right, Sandy. Okay, the first one threw me. It says incorporate a frog. That scared me. Or the color green. I think that will work. What are you thinking, Danny?
I can do green.
Yeah, I think I am going to try to stick with a floral. So I think I'll have to go with the green. So let's take one last look at this. So Prismacolor pencils on black. All right, we will stop the share. And do you think you're ready to go get some stuff, Danny? And I'll try to entertain our viewers.
Sure.
You got this. We'll see in a little bit. All right. So while Danny's off screen, she's going to get together her supplies, try to figure out what she's going to use. And then when she comes back on and is ready, I will go off camera and try to find something here. My plan is to go ahead and try to use that black cardstock. I know I have some really nice Tailored Expressions floral backgrounds, so I'm going to probably use that with the gold embossing. And I might have to do some testing of that colored pencil. Yeah, I think it will be okay. I do like that. And I love gold metallic. So the fact that there's gold embossing, there was a gold border, behind the main piece and the sentiment. So I am ready. Now, one thing I wanted to show you is if you did miss yesterday's live, I want to share with you the start of what we made. So I'm going to change my camera. So we did stacked envelopes, and it's just kind of like Happy Mail or Pen Pal Mail, where you make different size envelopes and then you glue them together where it just kind of looks like, you threw your mail on the kitchen table and that's how they landed. So yesterday live, Danny and I just made the envelopes and glued them together. And what happens is you can open each envelope. They get progressively bigger. And then before you send it out, you fill these little envelopes with goodies. So I've done a couple here. I thought I would show those to you. Here in the almost largest one, I die cut lots of different tags. I die cut some circles out of the vellum and out of just pattern paper scraps. So the person, which once I am completely finished with it, I'm going to come back and do a video showing everything, but I am going to give it away. And the person could use this to make cards or tags if they wanted to. And then on the bigger envelope, I die cut some 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch pieces of the pattern paper. This is all from Not Too Shabby. And then I also gave some border strips here. Some I punched, some I just left with straight edges. But that was totally fun. I do definitely want to try another one. If you have ever tried stacked envelopes, let me know over in the chat box. Oops, let me go back up. All right. So I see Cordelia said that she was almost out of birthday cards. And Cordelia, I can't see real quick. Did you use the latest one? If you haven't seen it, the latest sheet load of cards makes 18 cards. And it's just from like 3 pieces of pattern paper. And they're kind of fun this month. It's a split panel card. So some of the front is cut out. Let me see. Anybody has any questions? Don't forget, like, all caps on our name. I'm so glad to see so many people here. Thank you so much for joining us. It would not make this nearly as fun if we didn't actually have viewers. Now, if you do come up with any questions, again, you can highlight our names, or if you ask the question, I am sure if it's general, we have a lot of viewers in the chat who have been here many times, and they can probably help you as well. I don't. No, Roberta, it was the Sabotage for Oh So Inspired Live number 25. That, yeah, no, I refreshed it and there are only 9 total entries, but it did say number 25 at the top because this is episode 25. Oh, Shelly's Crafty Corner. I love that acorn paper too. I got it when my daughter and I were in Ankeny for Stamp Joy. I wish I would have gotten some more sheets of it. I just love it. If you're in the Omaha area and you haven't heard yet, our local scrapbook store, Busy Scrappin', is closing. I'm so sad because I love to go there and get my sheets of paper for sheet load. But I did find out it looks like there's a promising one in Lincoln that I'm hoping to maybe go to if there's nice weather in the new year. Because I've shared with Danny, I cannot be spent until the new year. All right. Oh, 6 sheets. Wow. All right. Well, Danny, are you ready to tell us kind of what you got? And I'll go see what I can find.
Sure.
All right. I will see you guys in a little bit.
All right. Black cardstock. I decided to do this Power Poppy stamp set in praise of sunflowers. I thought I would do this sunflower here. And then I will probably cut it out with my Gina Marie Designs wonky stitched ovals. And then I didn't know what I wanted to put behind it. So I grabbed a couple different paper pads from Not Too Shabby, the Autumn Vibes or the Dots for Fall. We'll see which one really works better in the end. And I do have my pencils beside me. I think I grabbed the wrong embossing powder though, because this is not just gold, it's enchanted gold. It looks a little bit more sparkly than what I want. So I will probably grab something different when I actually go to emboss that. But that is what I'm going to start with. So start by trimming it down a little bit there, make it a little bit easier to work with. Okay. My nose is running. And hello to everyone that is just joining us or that I wasn't able to say hi to earlier. We're so glad you're here. Sorry, I'm lost, being awful quiet, lost in my own thoughts tonight. Sorry.
All right. Well, I'm here to make some noise and talk, so you can be lost for a little bit, Danny. I did find my colored pencils, but the ones I was looking at earlier were watercolored pencils, so I got a little bit nervous that I wasn't going to have anything to color with. So I just have, I don't even know if I've used these. I have Artesa's 120 set. And for my stamped background, I'm going to use this one from Tailored Expressions. I just thought the scribbled roses would be fun to color, and then I will be able to incorporate the sabotage with the green leaves. So I got out just Versamark. Oh, I do need some gold embossing powder, and then I'll be using my new Tailored Expressions embossing powder tool. I do like that a lot. And yeah, I say, let's get crafty, right, Danny?
Oh, I already am. Sorry.
Oh, no. I'm just joking. I knew you were. It's good to get started. I'm going to go ahead and just start with a full-size piece for my background, and I'll cut it down later. Oh, Danny, that's a pretty flower there for the background.
Yeah, if you haven't ever heard of Power Poppy, they do digital, but they also have clear stamps. Their florals are amazing.
That looks very pretty.
One of my favorite for like florals. Very detailed though.
Oh, I see we have somebody watching us in Australia. Thank you so much for being here. It's already Sunday there. Do you guys have daylight savings time in Australia? Do you like change your clocks? Because that's going to happen in most of the United States tonight. I need... All right, I'm gonna get out something that I got at Stamp Joy to use. You might have already seen this. This is the Brutus Monroe Stick and Stamp Mat. Because my background stamp goes off the edge, I want to put it in the middle. But in case I have to restamp it, I want it to stay where it should be. So this has a little sticky surface.
I wanted
that
to
you
see
can put something like that. Danny, what was the brand of your stamp?
Power Poppy. Yes. Let me, oh, I just touched my image and it'll be fine.
Oh,
It'll be
no.
fine.
You can just put your greeting over that.
Well, it was up in the middle. I'm just adding some more embossing powder, maybe. I shouldn't try to do two things at once. Okay, that looks okay. Yeah, let me, yeah.
I hope this works.
They have gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stamps there.
I was just perusing. Did you say they sell on Etsy?
No, they
Or
have their
no?
own website.
No, I was just perusing Etsy earlier today for digital stamps. All right.
Okay, I'm going to turn off my microphone and go heat emboss.
All right, that was quick. All right, so I'm just getting my stamp set up for my black cardstock. And I probably should have prepped my cardstock before, because now I'm afraid my powder is going to make this not stick, but we'll go for it. I did hear that, oh gosh. Oh goodness, I had a thought and now, oh no, because this is a brand new one, my cardstock might want to stick to it a little extra tonight. So hopefully it won't be too bad. And I'm going to probably ink this up a couple times to get a nice solid image for my powder. I love how this one too, hopefully you'll see it later, but it has a lot of little like splattered dots in between the flowers and the leaves.
I love how pretty it is just embossed.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. That is.
Okay. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. I'm going to put away my embossing powder so that I don't have it all over everywhere, because that would be me tonight.
Yeah, let's emboss successfully this evening. Beth, I did hear something about this being the last, or maybe one more daylight savings time too, but I had not heard anything official. I heard that on the radio, but I have not seen that. Danny, have you heard anything about that they're quitting daylight savings time?
I know that they were voting on it, but I don't know what they actually like came up with or whatever. So I don't know if it's happening or not or anything. So.
Making with Monique, the only thing I can think of, I do have comments turned on, so it is subscribers only. Since Danny and we don't have time to moderate the comments in case we get somebody in here who's trying to be naughty, I figure if they're going to subscribe to make those comments, so there is usually a time that you have to wait before you can comment, but you should be all good now because I do see it. All right, let's wish me luck getting this off here. Oh, that wasn't bad. They said if you get one of these stick and stamp mats and it's extra sticky at the beginning, they said to just bend this, and that worked really well.
Yeah, I watched something and it said to like roll it.
Yeah, that worked well. No big deal. Now, another thing they said was always put this clear piece back on. It loves dust and cat hair. So
everything loves cat hair.
That is for sure.
I might have chose a little bit of a too detailed image to do much of the coloring, but I guess a little bit's getting in there.
Now, did you go straight with color or did you put white down, Danny?
I did try to put a little bit white, but I think this image is so detailed, I think I will just stick to just using the color.
Okay.
So there's my green. So I'm doing the sabotage. So
good. Yes, get that done first.
Hi, Patty. I'm glad to see you over there.
Welcome. All right, I'm gonna try to pick this up and not get my. Oh, I can tell this is gonna be pretty. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I can't hold on to it. All right.
Oh, because it's all the
All right,
way
now
through.
I'm going to turn my mic off and heat set mine.
Okay. Yeah, isn't that just so gorgeous? They really, like I said, if you haven't ever heard of Power Poppy, I know that they kind of took some time off. Their store was still open, but they didn't release new images. I know that they're back to releasing images. They have some of the most gorgeous florals I've ever really seen. All right, so the green's coming up a little bit there. I don't know if you can see it there. Yay, Patty, I'm glad that you're here and catching one live. All right, I'm going to use my microfiber cloth and just kind of see if I can get some of that off of the gold a little bit. So pretty. I'm glad you're crafting with us, Lisa. All right. So I want a brighter yellow than I normally would do for sunflowers, but to show up on that white. And like I said, I think this is just a little bit too detailed for this actual technique, but it'll have a little hint of color. You better feed those dogs, Eileen. Don't want no hungry, hangry dogs. I think I want just a little bit brighter than that one I grabbed. I don't know where my cat went. She's probably off causing havoc somewhere. All right. So it's showing up just a little bit, just adding a little bit of something. So that's nice. You're making your husband a shadow box for Veterans Day. I'm trying to get it done while he's playing the Xbox. Good luck. I hope that you're able to finish it. And that is very, very kind of you to do something like that.
Sorry, that took a lot longer than I expected.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, I missed a spot. Hopefully it'll shut off real quick. Okay. I decided, speaking of taking quite a bit of time, I think this might take a little extra to color. So I think what I'm going to do is do like a spotlight color. So I'm going to choose an area and die cut it out and only color that little bit. So
that's cool.
And I notice a little, I still have some of my embossing powder on there. So I'm just wiping that away. This is like a fake Swiffer cloth from the Dollar Tree. And I see another spot I missed, so I'll be back.
And I think I will go over this with a different yellow after I get this kind of like a base. Hopefully it'll pop just a little bit more. This is kind of blending in with that gold, or maybe I'll try maybe like a red or something just to try to make it pop just a little bit more against that gold because it almost looks green. Not a technique I've done often. I think I've done it a couple times, but it is kind of interesting how the pencils will change colors on that dark background.
All right, so I found some gold cardstock to back it with, which I don't know where I got this, but I love the fact that it's like kind of matte.
Huh. I don't think I have anything like that. So that's why I went with pattern paper, but I don't know. This almost looks too elegant for the pattern paper that I chose.
All right, I'm gonna cut out my background with a regular circle, and then I think I'll cut out the gold with a scalloped, but the first thing I'm gonna do is, well, yeah, I want to cut this down to the size I'm going to matte this piece with, because I'm going to cut my circle out of the middle of that, so I don't have to use up more of this since I only have one sheet of this paper.
Yeah. Joan, you
So-
should definitely try embossing. It's like magic watching it. I think for many of us, it was what got us hooked into stamping. It is.
Yes. Definitely got me hooked. My sister, who is Crafty Days here in the chat, is the one who showed it to me. Now, Danny, did you get started embossing when you had to use like an oven or a light bulb or a toaster? Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of it, but no, I always had a heat gun.
Yeah, me too. Thank goodness. I don't think I would have been good with that.
No, I feel I would not have been. Well, this is not making orange like I wanted, but we'll just have a red sunflower. It's all good. It's all good. It's a hybrid.
There you go. You're gonna make your own flower tonight.
I'm gonna mute for just 1 second.
All righty. So now I cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut this piece of gold cardstock to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it fills the card front. And then, like I said, I did my my circle right out of the middle because this is going to be hidden. So, oh, and then
Sorry, my daughter was telling me she was gonna go somewhere, and I wanted to know where she was going.
That probably a good idea. You know what I didn't think of though? I'm gonna have no, that should still hopefully. Now I might have just done that wrong, you guys, since I am cutting part of this out. I think later it might show if it's not exactly right. Oh no.
Can you cut a different part out then? Maybe just do a smaller one like in the corner or something? It doesn't have to be in the center.
Think it'll be too big. Okay. I'm making this work, people. I am going to, oops, sorry, that was loud. I'm just going to tape down my black cardstock to the back in the center. And that is just where my circle will have to live. Thank goodness I kind of got it centered on there. So now what I'll do, so I know where I can cut that, just kind of lay it in there. Hopefully this will work. If not, I can always just maybe put it down flat in there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure you can figure something out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm using this background.
I'm impressed so many of you have used like the light bulb or the toaster. Yeah,
That toaster one especially scares me.
I would definitely burn my fingers. I don't think, I'm glad that I started with like again.
Okay, here's another throwback. Did anybody use like the metal embossing templates where you had the stylus and then you had that light box that you had to put under it to, to be able to see through the cardstock?
I still have a ton of them.
Those. Do you?
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad. I think I got rid of my light box. I really wish I would have kept that.
Well, let's see. Since we have red, we're just going to be funky and maybe do like a purple for the inside or something. I don't know. Definitely not going to use the papers that I pulled out. That's for sure.
Oh, yes, I've done the window before too to put it up against there. All right, now I'm going to color this one. Hopefully. I think I'll start with the green too, Danny, just so I make sure I don't fail on that. Yeah. I hope I have a white. Oh my gosh, I got to take out too many of these.
Let's see. I want to do something to make that pop just a little. When in doubt, add color, right? Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah, I have a white one and it's nice and sharp.
There you go.
Now to decide what colors. What do you think would go nice with gold embossing? I guess on that other one, it was kind of any colors, wasn't it?
Yeah. But just know, because I'm learning, the black does kind of change them a little bit. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I think I'm going to go with like a light pink and a little bit darker pink. I'm just going to keep it simple since I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah. All right.
I always wanted one of those glass desktops. Okay, here we go. And try the green first.
Wonderful. Thinking. Nope, that dulls it down too much. Don't want that.
We might be here forever now. I'm glad I decided to not color the whole thing. I would have made Danny be here like 10 o'clock at night. It would have been.
Oh no, I would have been snoozing. I would have been like, sorry, see ya.
Oh, that is really neat. I like that. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to put some dark down here at the end.
I think when I did this before, I used white embossing powder. And I mean, it was still a wow, but this gold just kind of elevates it even more. And it's just, it's so, so pretty. I think I'm going to stop while I'm ahead there, but yeah, it is just gorgeous.
Oh, that does look really great, Danny.
I'm just going to rub my microfiber cloth over it so it kind of gets off any of the embossing. And then I will figure out die cutting it.
I've got to figure out a sentiment.
Oh yeah, I got to do that too.
Maybe mine will be a blank. It can be for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, because I definitely don't think that these papers are elegant. I think that I will just probably use black and like maybe dry emboss it or something like that.
Now, don't forget, if you're just joining us, Danny and I will give away our cards at the end of the night. So if you want to get in on that, linked in the description box and at the top of the chat box is the giveaway form, and you do have to be present if your name is drawn. So make sure you stick around. I think these are going to be good ones. I think you'll want to get in on these.
That's what I was going to say. I think this is going to be a good night to receive them. Yes. All right, I'm going to go die cut.
Okay. And also with the cards, if you haven't ever won during an Oh So Inspired Live, we send out a very little gift with it. So, and when I say very little, that's what I mean. So I am going in, once I do the lighter color, I'm going in with the darker one at the base of the leaf. And then I just kind of blend it back out with the lighter one. I'm definitely not a professional here at Prismacolor. Arteza colored pencils. Enjoy, let's see, slice. Oh, Karen, hope you enjoy your roast beef. If you're in the United States and you have bought your Powerball tickets for tonight's drawing, let us know that. I think Danny and I think both of our families have gotten some, so we got the winners. Sorry, guys, but
new craft room, here I come.
Yes, my daughter's already started like sketching out what she wants her new, basically on. I mean, like the whole. She wants a whole wing in a house, I think.
All right.
So if you watch my Stamp Joy videos, my daughter went with me this year, and she put up a short today on her channel because she's going to be sharing a video with Olo markers, and she put up a little promo. Within 25 minutes, she had 1,500 views and 60 thumbs up.
Oh my
That is
goodness.
yeah, that's way better than anything I do does.
I was gonna say, oh my goodness.
Yes. My shorts do not get any traction, but it's like an art one. So she put in all those art hashtags, and I think that helps.
And I feel happy if I get like a couple hundred.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Crystal says she has the winning ticket. We'll see. If you don't see me back on YouTube, it was me. No, that's probably jinxing something right there. I'll be back on YouTube no matter what.
I just can't even fathom. It's just so much money. I can't even fathom that.
Yeah. I'm sure we've just lost money is all we've done by buying the tickets, but we can dream. If you're not in the United States and you don't know, it's like $1.6 billion.
Since I made it red, I think I'm going to go find some red cardstock to put behind it and emboss, dry emboss.
You know what, Danny, I never even thought I should probably show our newcomers what our inspiration piece is. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay.
Yep. And I'm going to go grab some other stuff.
All right. So the inspiration piece we're using tonight was sent in by Noreen, and it is this card right here. So sorry, I should have probably shared that again earlier. You can see Danny and I are both trying our hand at colored pencils on black cardstock. So here we go. Catherine, after tonight's live, I will put her channel in the description box, okay? She would love for you to stop by. She does drawing art stuff, so she loves to get thumbs ups and comments, of course, like all of us do here if we're on YouTube. All right. Oh, Camper 1965, they did group tickets at work. Good luck. Good luck. I'm trying to color quickly and talk a little bit, but this simple coloring at least. I hope everybody will give this a try if you haven't. I don't think I've ever done this before, but this is super cool.
I definitely like it with the, I like it with the white, like I've tried it before, but I really like that gold. Yeah. It just elevates. I don't think I'm even going to like emboss it. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. That makes it pop and yep. I like that. Wish you were live with us too, Lisa.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to color here. What do we got?
That's okay.
So Lisa, are you doing this technique, the one with the embossing and the colored pencils on black, or are you just coloring something else?
She said she did it on craft, but that still, it makes it look so pretty.
Oh, you know what I would love? Like a leafy background on craft. Oh, I might have to try that. Okay.
Okay. Think. I don't even really want to put a sentiment on it. I like it so much.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like maybe we don't need sentiments, or maybe I'll add something on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might add it on the inside. Because I'm thinking I'll find some gold pearls and put one in each corner, and I think that'll look just nice. Catherine, yes, buy some embossing stuff. It is like magic. Magic, magic, magic.
Now, if I had to do it over, Danny, does your embossing tool have 2 heat settings?
My new one does. I burned up the first one, but my new one does, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I say. Like I've had mine forever. And when it burns out, I am definitely getting one with two heats, with two heat settings. And is that, do you know who makes yours, Danny?
Let me look. Oh, I got it from Stamping Up.
Welcome to channel membership, Sylvia. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got mine from Stamping Up years ago.
Okay. Oh, and that has two heats. Awesome.
Yeah.
I think another brand I've heard of is maybe like Wow Embossing. Maybe their heat gun has two.
I know that they have some really good products, so that might be.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat box what heat tool you have and if it has two different heat settings. Mine is Marvi Ukaida. I mean, seriously, I have probably had this thing for 20 years.
That's the one that I had, and I went to use it. I don't know, it's been several years ago, and it started smoking, and I was like, nope.
Oh yeah, don't mess with that. That's like when you have hair dryers that do that. No, thank you. I do not want to burn my hair off.
Yep, I'll take a hard pass on that. Nope. All right, get this done. I think this is the first I'm going to be done before you.
Oh, okay. Well, then you get to keep our viewers busy or like entertained.
Woo. Let's see. Well, we will stamp the image in the corner.
I kind of colored on some of my embossing. I was seeing if I could take it off, but
yeah, I kind of did too. I just kind of rubbed my cloth over. It kind of came off pretty good.
My son has a heat gun and he said, oh, welding gloves. Oh yes, be safe, be safe. I'm not sure welding gloves are in need, but yeah. No, I didn't know you could buy like one at the hardware store that would work. I figured those would be like too hot or something. That's good to know. I think I'm going to have to get out a different pink because even this dark pink, I don't think it's dark enough on here. So I'm just going to get out a darker one and add some low shading, not low lights, shading to this. I was thinking about my hair.
Highlights, low lights,
yeah,
in between lights.
Sorry, probably not. Talk amongst yourselves while we're trying to.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get my coloring done, especially since Danny beat me done tonight. Can't have that
done yet. Getting there though.
So in a couple weeks, I will be back on Craft Roulette. So if you're a Craft Roulette fan, I hope to see you there. If you don't know about Craft Roulette, make sure to check out that channel when the video is over and get subscribed. It is a fun game every Friday night here on YouTube, a crafting game.
Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't think I'm going to add a sentiment because I don't know what I want to use or what that person would want to use it for. So it's just going to be like that. Yes, use the pen. That's what I use because that's what I have in my embossing kit, I call it. And I have a clothespin and that way I don't burn my fingers.
That is a good idea. Unfortunately, tonight I couldn't use mine because there was no area that, didn't have embossing powder on it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go in and add a little shading here. I don't know what I'm doing.
It looks really pretty though.
Thank you. Should have probably been a little bit more careful not coloring over the embossing.
Yeah, I think I want to try this at some point with an image that isn't as detailed because I think it would look so pretty. with that gold. Oh.
Awesome, Cordelia. You'll have to let us know, Cordelia, in the comments what the parameters are. And that way, if people are new to it, they can kind of see how it works. So each week, Mary spent, no, 4 parameters. I was going to say 3. 4 parameters. Then you have to make something using those. And it is way open to interpretation. Like if it says glasses, you could have glasses you wear. You could have glasses you drink out of. You could have
Or look
glass,
out of.
Yep, glass window pane. So everybody can usually play along. All right, so I'm going to call that good. Oh, that is so neat. Last time, Noreen her inspiration kind of tripped us up a little bit, but I have to say, ooh, loving this one.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I like yours. Can I enter to win? Can I please?
Well, if you can somehow figure out how to get on that giveaway form, sure. Yes, don't forget, we're going to give our cards away. So if you haven't yet filled out the form, do that. It's linked at the top of the chat box and at the top of the description box. You do have to be here at the time we draw, because what will happen is the first name we draw gets their pick of cards, and then the second person will get the remaining card. And then I'll tell you how to get all your information to me and that kind of stuff as well. I've got to try to center this. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave mine without a sentiment as well. Awesome. Lots of craft roulette. Yeah. Lots of craft roulette fans. Awesome. Oh, Crystal, I did see that peekaboo card. I think that's probably what would have thrown me off. I have no idea what that means.
Is it just like where something peeks out at you or something? Or
yeah, I did just say open interpretation, so I guess whatever you think it is. But I didn't know if it was something specific, like a gatefold card or a Z,
right.
Something like that.
Right. Of course, I don't have gold pearls. Why would I have gold pearls?
Oh,
I do have. I'll find something. I know I just got something that was gold. I have something. I know this.
Yeah, you found your brads last week.
Well, I know where those are. I think I did just get some because I knew that I didn't have very many like gold or silver stuff. So I think I've got, yes, look at that. Flat gold.
Oh, yes, nice. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, because if I do not get this placed just right over that, you're going to be able to see the white from my card base. So I'm just going to use that same circle and cut a scrap of black cardstock, and that will make it lots less noticeable if that happens. Yes, please answer the question. What is craft roulette?
What is craft roulette? Kendra, I feel so bad. I haven't even finished challenge 7 of your challenges, and you're already like probably halfway through challenge 8. Maybe there's like a 2-week span of Christmas that I don't have any obligations. Maybe I'll get it done then. Although I don't know if anyone else does it or not, but I have all these ideas that I think I want to do. Like I want to do Tag Tuesday and my Mermaid Monday, and I don't know. I think I add more work for myself than I should.
I hear you on that one, Danny. So many ideas, so little time.
So many ideas. For those of you who are new and who haven't, weren't here at the beginning or weren't with us yesterday, I am doing a tag a day in November on my channel. I have a short little video up every day. I am having the best time making tags. I never really have made them before, but I think they're quickly becoming my favorite thing to make. So if you want to join in or want to see, be sure to pop on over because it is fun, fun, fun.
And I love watching them because they're just, nice, quick little videos and you get to see Danny's talent. Yeah. And if you are joining us late, her links are in the description box. Now later, like probably tomorrow, we will update the thumbnail with our projects and I will add chapters in case you want to watch on replay and skip ahead. But also, if there is anything that we use tonight that we might have an affiliate link for, if you're inspired to recreate something, we will add any we have. But because we use our stash, it's not always the newest stuff or still available.
I was gonna say, I don't think I have anything this week. It's all just stuff from my stash.
I think I was going to say something else, but I forgot. So I'm trying to see how that right there. Oh,
the gold on the black is so pretty. I don't think that I've ever really seen that much, but yeah, it's gorgeous. Just think like, I don't know, they just seem so elegant. I keep thinking of like a poinsettia or something, poinsettia, however you say it and everything. So there's mine.
The poinsettia or poinsettia, whatever it is, in envelope or envelope, I switch those up constantly, just all the time. I never I don't know what the correct.
Well, that and is it macaroon or macaron? That's another one I don't know.
Yep. All right. Oh goodness, that was a good inspiration piece.
Definitely.
Okay. So now what we'll do is I'm going to turn it on. I think it's called speaker mode, and I'm going to mute myself so Danny can talk about her card and her picture will get bigger.
All right. So I used that Power Poppy stamp set. What is it? In Praise of Sunflowers. Heat embossed it with gold embossing powder and colored it with the Prismacolor pencils. Used my wavy edge dies and just kept it pretty simple on the inside. I did stamp it just for a little interest in there because if you follow me, I like to finish off the insides. And that's my card.
All right, now Danny, if you want to mute, and then I think mine will hopefully get bigger. So first of all, Danny, not only do I love the front, but I did not see you stamp the inside, and I absolutely love that. So awesome. So I went with the Tailored Expressions. I think it's called Scribble Roses background for mine, and I heat embossed that with gold. And because I knew we would be here all night, if I tried to color the whole thing, I just cut out a circle to color. And I matted my backer piece and my circle with some gold cardstock. And yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it without any sentiment, and then the winner can use it for whatever they want. I did not do anything on the inside. This does go along with the stamp set to help you color this in. So I don't know, maybe later I'll put a piece of white on the inside, which I'll do anyway. Maybe I'll stamp some of these. We'll see. I am not sure. All right. Danny, you want to come back on?
Yours is so pretty. I love that gold cardstock with it. Now I want gold cardstock.
Yes, I think this cardstock came from when I did the spring card making thing that I just signed up for with Scrapbook and Cards today. I think I got that in that pack maybe. So awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of sometimes I'm okay with sending my cards out. I'm kind of sad tonight, but no, we will still give them away. Do not go anywhere. I can always make another one. All right, if you want to change your camera, Danny, then While you're doing that, in case you're just getting here, I do want to show you our inspiration piece for tonight. So this, if you haven't seen it yet, you'll kind of get an idea of where we were going with our cards. This was submitted by Noreen. And yeah, we took that gold embossing on black. And then our sabotage was either use a frog or the color green. Thank goodness we had that second option for the sabotage. That could have been fun. Change my camera. Maybe.
Yeah, that's always the fun.
Maybe. There we are. We're back. All right. You can let us know if you have any final questions over there, but let's go ahead and we will pick the winners of our cards, right? That's what time it is now, I think.
We got done
okay.
fast.
Let me go share that screen again. So refresh it. Individual. Okay, so we have 18 viewers who want to win our cards. I will go ahead and pick 2 winners now, and then I will take it off screen share and find out who the winners are. The number we draw first gets the first pick of cards, and then the second person will get the remaining card. If I do not have your address and you win, I will need you to email it to me. My email address is in the bottom of the description box. If you're a channel member and you have filled out the information form, I might already have yours. So, but you could always send it to me just to be safe. So I'm going to get 2 numbers between 1 and 18. Now, the first person we pick who gets their choice of cards, everybody should be thinking now whose card they're going to pick. That way we can get our second winner announced. All right. So just if your name's called first, you'll type in the chat if you want Alicia's or Danny's, or you can say Danny's Dreams or Crafty Owls. So we need 1 through 25, right? I better go back there and verify that. Sorry. 18. Thank goodness I went back. I don't see. I did that same thing with the 25. All right. Our first winner who gets the pick is number 6. And number 16. Now, if you have already won one of our cards during an Oh So Inspired Live, and you've already gotten your little gift, let us know and we won't send a new one because it hasn't changed. I'm hoping one day that I might change it up, maybe when we run out of this design. But Danny, I'm going to be looking very weird here because I'm looking at my computer screen. So if you have any questions for Danny, this is a perfect time to ask him while I figure out our winners.
Ask away, ask away. And then it's crickets. Oh,
yeah. There's always like that 20-second delay or something.
It's
you
fine.
can let us know if you think you're going to play along, and there is no time limit to that. You just use those hashtags in the description box, and then hopefully we can check it out on Instagram or here on YouTube.
Karen, I used Prismacolor pencils to color in the sunflower. That's what the inspiration piece had used, was Prismacolors, and I happen to have them, so that's what I used. And now I want to try this technique, but I have other things I need to do, but it'll definitely be filed away to use again.
You know what I thought I should do, Danny? Because again, I have no idea what I look like because I'm not watching Zoom. I should probably just turn my camera off. You know, like then I would have to worry about what weird faces I'm making.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, thank you, Alessa, for mentioning that. Yes, if you are part of my Facebook group, which I think it's just Call Me Crafty Al, and as long as you answer the questions and agree to the rules, you're automatically approved. In the albums, I do have an Oh So Inspired album, so you could put yours in there as well. Thank you, Alessa. Great point. If you are in the group, I don't approve any photos for like the discussion tab, so make sure to put those in your album so everybody can enjoy them. Are we ready to figure out to know who our winners are? Okay, remember, the first person, you want to let us know ASAP whose card you want. And do not worry about hurting our feelings. You pick the card that you want to receive. All right. So drum roll. Our number one winner who gets to choose whose she wants is Cordelia. Cordelia A. Let us know over in the chat box if you want Danny's or my card. And then once Cordelia lets us know who she wants, I will announce the second winner, and then we'll do our finish up and our goodbyes. And we could probably do, our fake thumbnail now, Danny, while we're waiting.
Okay.
All right. Danny's card. Cordelia is for Danny.
Okay.
Cordelia, I probably do have your address. You are a channel member. If you know you have not filled out that form, go ahead and send that to my email address and just say, I won Danny's card. Yeah. Okay. So Cordelia does not need the sticker.
Right.
I just gave away what our little gift was. All right. I think this next person might be new to Oh So Inspired tonight. Definitely don't think she's won a card before, at least. So drum roll. Winning my card tonight is Janet.
Ooh.
Congratulations, Janet. I will need you to send me your address. So again, it's callmecraftyal@gmail.com, but it is in the description box. Just let me know that you won my card and I'll send you that out with the little gift. I usually go to the post office on Fridays. So it'll be out sometime in the next week or so. All right. Well, once again, thank you everybody who joined us. We hope you had fun. I think tonight I am so pleased with the card. So
yes,
yeah. I think I'm going to try this again and do a video. That's so neat. I love that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be neat too if you had like a big floral and did it in like 2 diagonal corners,
Which I have other florals, just I knew where this one was handy quick. So yeah, I definitely, but I mean, I think the possibilities are endless. You could use even just like a pattern, like a geometric pattern or something would be kind of fun.
That would be that. Yes, I like it. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Oh, I should give you an update on Oh So Inspired for the rest of the year. So the rest of my November is pretty darn busy. And the next weekend we were going to do it, Danny is busy. So we are going to skip the rest of November. And then in December, we're going to try something different. We originally started Oh So Inspired on Saturdays, just because, people were kind of stuck at home. People weren't out and about doing things on Saturdays. And now that the world's opening up, we thought we would try it on a weeknight. So, if you're just relaxing after work, you can just hang out with us. You're less likely probably to be out and about. We know though some of you probably do things every night. So in December, right, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
Were we going to try in December?
Yep.
Starting in December, we're going to try to do 1 to 2 Tuesdays a month. It just depends, especially in December with the holidays. We might not be able to do that second one, but we will let you know as soon as we have a date set. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on all notifications. And then when I post that message to my community tab, you should get a notice. So we hope that you'll come back and join us. We hope if you celebrate it, you all have a great Thanksgiving. Danny, any final thoughts?
No, just this was fun.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.